And we see Moses graduating, and it says, "Congratulations, Moses," and the banner is in Egyptian hieroglyphics and Hebrew. And Pharaoh's in the background, not pleased. And then there's another flashback, and we see baby Moses floating in the Nile River in a basket that's been waterproof because Pharaoh said the Hebrew baby boys should be thrown in the Nile River and drown. And so Mom gently placed her baby boy in a basket in the Nile where he was floating. And the reason Pharaoh said, "Let's drown all the baby Hebrew boys," is because as the leader of Egypt, he was getting nervous that the Israelites, the Hebrews, were getting too big. And rather than combining with them, rather than saying, as I understand your history, your God who is blessing you said he's got land for you. He promised you land. Let's send you there. Let's take you to your promised land. What would it take for you to go to your house? Have you ever had guests over and they don't leave? I say that, I'm probably the guest that doesn't leave. I'm having fun. They didn't leave, and so Pharaoh got afraid and he turned them into slaves, and then he was going to get rid of them by getting rid of the Hebrew baby boys, which did not work, in case anybody here was curious. Instead, Pharaoh's daughter, we see in the flashback, takes out baby Moses. Moses' sister says, "Hey, I know a Hebrew mom who could feed that baby for you." The one who gave birth to him, she didn't say. And then when Moses is somewhere around 5, we see him in the palace, and Pharaoh's daughter is reading to Moses in the palace. The baby boy who is supposed to be dead already is now living in the palace, getting educated in the palace. Pharaoh's in the background, not happy. One of those kind of views. Being powerless because even Pharaoh didn't kill Moses in his own house. So we assume that Pharaoh died, and that's when the Pharaoh realizes that while it's fun to pretend you're a god, little g, a deity on earth, it's when you die you realize, oh, I see what God means. So then that Pharaoh dies, and then it would be probably his son that took over, is now the Pharaoh for this next part. And now Moses is somewhere around 40 years old. He has grown up in the palace. His people, the Hebrews, have been treated as slaves, beaten and whipped and killed for a long time. And Moses was in the palace. He was getting educated. He's being fed like a royal.